Okay, right. Okay. Now, what concerns you more right now? Okay, is it COVID, where we can see more than 4 digits? Okay, we have 4 digits cases per day in Malaysia and worldwide. I think in US right now, the latest news, is bad. Yeah. So even Thanksgiving, I don't think they can celebrate. All the Thanksgiving plans have to, put aside. Now, besides this, is this concern you more or this financial uncertainties? Okay, look, you may actually ask people around you. I think this is most of the time the concern, where people will find it, very difficult to sustain their living. Yeah, Malaysia Airlines have shut down. Okay, Air Asia has actually turned into food delivery. Robinsons has shut down, 2 of its outlets in KL. That is bad. Yeah, nobody actually expected that. Now, even, worldwide, there are so many losses of jobs, during this pandemic. So why are we here? Very important. Why are we here? Because we have an amazing proposal to people who are bothered in both physical and financial health. Seriously, you ask me, this is definitely a plan B that you have to consider. If all this while you do not have a plan B, then it's time for you to look seriously into this plan, our proposal. Okay. Now, we have one stone that can kill 2 birds, which is to solve your physical, stress, where you actually see the pandemic is getting more serious. And at the same time, you have the worry in your financial health, which is money not enough. Okay, what is our proposal? Now, this proposal, if we have any business proposal, we have to assess from 4 quadrants, which is the company, is it stable? Is it for long term? How about the product? Is it just good or it is very unique? Now, good is no longer enough, to be competitive nowadays. Number 3 is that can we make money? And how about long term? Is it an attractive plan? Is it an attractive ROI? And the last one is that, do I have the know-how? If I do not have, is there anyone to be there for me? This is number 4. So let's assess the first one, which is the company. Now, who is this company? This is very important. To any businessman, we will want to see who is our partner, because this is going to be our long-term partner if we are going into this business seriously. This company is called Enagic. It is a Japan manufacturer that has been around for 46 years. Look, this is not 4-year company. This is 46 years. Almost half decades. Look, this is whereby, this is about, has been around for decades, that here, this company is a rock solid company. Why are we saying so? It's been around for decades, but at the same time, it is very solid. It has got presence around the globe, 23 countries. All these are their own offices. Plus, this company has their own golf course in Okinawa and also in San Diego, United States. Now, what facilities do they have besides golf courses, beside the offices? They have their own medical device manufacturing plant in Enagic, in Osaka, Japan, that we call it the Enagic factory in Osaka. This factory, is certified as a medical device manufacturer that is recognized worldwide. Plus, the Japanese Ministry of Health has awarded them, the same certifications. In Malaysia, Enagic also received CIRIM approval. So this is in Osaka. Now, having a company that is long enough, having a company that is, of a high standard, is it just enough? We have to actually assess what is their philosophy and what is their values. This is their philosophy. Enagic's philosophy is about realizing true health, whereby it has consists of true physical health, true financial health, and true mental health. Now, this company believes that we have to help others to be successful. We have to help others to be healthy and happy. Okay, this is true health. All right. So they have got a so-called a philosophy and a values that is very well respected. Okay. Now, besides the company, okay, that is rock solid, what are they offering? They're offering a very unique product. Okay, this is the machine where they are actually producing that we call it, a medical device, and it is producing Kangen water. Kangen water is a trademark by Enagic, that all the water that the machines actually produce, we call it the Kangen water. Okay, now what is Kangen water? The scientific name or the medical names is called the electrolyzed reduced water, or the common names is called ionized water, hexagonal water, or hydrogen-rich water. Now, why is this, being called by Dr. Gabriel's cousins, that this is actually a breakthrough, a health breakthrough for water ionization? Now, why is called a health breakthrough? Okay, Kangen water. Why is it so unique? Why? Okay. Now look, let's see what is the common, concern right now, and is growing. Okay, our healthcare cost is all caused by this, from high blood pressure to heart attack, diabetes, and all these chronic diseases. But I think the most costly one should be cancer. Okay, is cancer. And every year, there are more than millions of people have estimated that have died of all this, okay? Now, what is our solution to improve our health, okay, and to prevent all those, chronic diseases, including cancer? Of course, you can, get into the hospital to get medical care, intensive ones, or long-term, you have to actually rely on medicine, or, okay, buying expensive supplements, year by year, day by day. Or some people will actually buy a lot of insurance policy to protect them in case, income replacement in case they got to check into hospital, for years for treatment. Now, who is this? This is Dr. Dave Carpenter, okay? Now, he has actually published this book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Now, why is this water, Kangen water, so revolutionary? Okay, in his book, he says, our body consists of water, just like this goldfish in the tank. If one day you realize that this fish is not swimming well, he is actually, this fish has shown some signs that it's actually getting sick. What do? Would you give him pill, or would you actually change the water? Now, most of the people would have common sense when they see that, when the water turns filthy, they'll change the water. Okay, but definitely for sure, they will not actually feed the goldfish, some medicine. But on the other hand, when we are sick ourselves, we will choose, okay, to quickly go to the hospital or to the clinics to find medicines to take, but we have forgotten, okay, how about our water? So why water is so amazing? Throughout the whole world, there are certain places that exist the so-called miracle waters, okay, in France, in Germany, in Mexico, in India, including in the Hansa Valley in Pakistan. Now, these places, okay, the miracle water, how did it actually get this label? It's because for so many thousand years, they have got so many testimonies that people who are sick, when they get this water to go back home to drink, they are okay after that. They recovered. And places like these, usually the lifespan of the people are longer and less sickness. So what do they have in common? The miracle water in these places, this is what in common. It exists active hydrogen, which is antioxidant and anti-aging and anti-inflammation. Now look, of course, we do not actually live in these places. In order for us to get this water, is almost impossible on a regular basis. But now, okay, you can bring the mountain to you, which is this machine, okay, because Kangen water, in fact, the characteristics has got all this: antioxidant, anti-aging, and anti-inflammation. Now, besides its revolutionary, benefits on this, who endorsed this water actually is good. Now, American Anti-Cancer Institute, they have actually published this book called Killing Cancer, Not People. And they say this is the #1 recommended natural products for cancer patient and cancer prevention. Namely, you can log on to American Anti-Cancer Institute and you can find this chapter, okay, in their website. So why is it so amazing, this water? As stated in the book, because it exists these 3 characteristics, okay? Antioxidant, alkalinity, and microclustering. Now, how does it work besides preventing cancer? Of course, it's very important for antioxidant because it is, okay, anti-aging and it can get rid of free radicals, yeah? Now, even in Taiwan, okay, why is Taiwan one of the country that is most successful in controlling the COVID? They have very little casualties, okay, on COVID cases. And the recovery rate is so high because in their news, they have actually announced that, you know, the active hydrogen that exists, okay, is actually the best way to get rid of free radicals that cause inflammation by the COVID-19 viruses. So the solution of all is definitely antioxidant. Yeah, that is also why in common people will actually tell you that, you know, if you want to keep yourself healthy and prevent COVID, you have to take plenty of vitamin C. Now, if you do not actually know what is antioxidant, okay, then you probably will be exposed to these products. What are they selling to you? They're selling antioxidant, okay? For people who are always conscious about aging issues, okay, and they spend a lot of money onto all these products. If you're not aware, what is all this? They're selling you antioxidant, okay. Now, how much antioxidant can you get from Kangen water? Kangen water has more antioxidant than, okay, those natural food that you can get. The spirulina, the kale, blueberries, broccolis, strawberries. Yeah, okay. So what would you choose? To take plenty of fruits and vegetables and vitamin C, or through drinking water? That is easier, okay? So of course, when we drink water, okay, there are also many types of water, okay? But if you think which one would be more, you know, convenient, more practical to boost your immune system, definitely is water. Now we're going to actually, you know, show you the difference among, you know, the different types of water that we are exposed every day. The second characteristic of this water, of course, is alkalinity. Yeah, every day we are actually exposed to, you know, and we are actually ingesting a lot of acidic food. And usually acidic food are delicious food, okay? I definitely agree to this, okay? Pastas, meat, and all this on the left side, you know, these are our common food, you know, throughout our meals. All these are acidic food. On the right side is actually alkaline food. Over here, are we aware what kind of water that we are drinking every day? Now, people who always tell you that water is water, they have to see this carefully, okay? Now, on the left, we have 5 glasses of water. From the sodas to the bottled water, most of them are acidic, okay, which actually exists in yellow and red color when we did a pH test, which for Kangen, it is alkaline. Now, is it really true that acidic will lead to poor health? Yes, okay, Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Otto, he says, no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment, which means, in reverse, acidic is no good, okay? Now, let's check this out. I'm going to actually show you, okay, how it works and how do we test on antioxidant. We have got a couple of types of water over here, okay? From the left to the right, on the far right is Kangen water, okay? So this is going to test the antioxidant. I'm going to actually play this, and we are going to use the iodine to actually check. Iodine, is actually highly oxidized. So if the water exists antioxidant, you'll be able to balance off. Let's check it out. Okay, this is tap water, this is bottled water, and this is soda, and this is 100 plus sports drink, and this is Kangen water. So when we put the iodine, okay, which is highly oxidized solution, into the water, if the yellow color of iodine still exists, which means that those water are oxidized. So tap water, oxidized because it's yellowish. Bottled water is oxidized. Sprite is oxidized. 100 plus is oxidized. So where is the antioxidant? Here, which is Kangen water. Okay, it's transparent. Okay, now a lot of people will say taking vitamin C can boost your immune system. Why? Because vitamin C has antioxidant. It can balance off the free radical. But if right now I tell you that by drinking Kangen water is full of antioxidant, here you can see it can balance off the free radical very easily. Now, second property that we want to test is the alkalinity. Okay, that we're going to use pH tester. So the pH tester, when we drip in, it will reflect the acidity or the alkalinity of the water through different colors. So tap water, universal, is neutral. Bottled water is acidic because it's yellowish. Sprite, very acidic. And 100 plus is very acidic. And Kangen water is alkaline, yes. So it can actually help your body to alkalize and to actually balance your body pH through drinking this. Now, why people say taking calcium is good supplements? Because it exists, it actually helps your body to alkalize. Okay, which a lot of calcium will be drained out from our bone if we take a lot of acidic food. But right now, through drinking Kangen water, we can. And a lot of people are concerned, okay, will drinking Kangen water, our body become too alkaline? No, look at this, just a little bit drift of 100 plus, our body become very acidic. So in a day, in fact, we are taking more acidic food than the alkaline food. All right. Now the third one, okay, the third one is actually on the microclustering, which I'm going to actually share with you this. What is the third, properties of this, which is the microclustering, okay, of the water. Now, why is it important, that we need to drink enough water? Because water, number one, it actually helps to channel nutrients to our body into each of every cell of body, okay? And number two, it helps to detox, okay, which is taking out the waste. Now, this is microclustering, okay? Now, why microclustering of the water is important? This is not molecule, okay, micromolecule. This is microclustering, all right? Microclustering is, there is less, okay, molecule of water bond together so that it is small cluster, it can penetrate into our cell more easily than the regular cluster, okay? So how to actually show you this? Let's check out this last demo. Okay, this is bowl tea in tea bag form. Now, usually when we need to make tea, we need to actually heat up the water. But right now, both are on room temperature. When we put the Kangen water and the tap water together, you can see very easily, the water can penetrate into the tea bag to make it, to make tea. And when we squeeze a little bit of this tea and put into the cup, and when we actually pour, okay, the same amount of water into both cups, and you can see very obvious that the Kangen water is very, very thick. Now, what does it mean? It means that the Kangen water is able to break down the nutrients that we take, okay, into very small part, and hence our cell can absorb fully, okay? For people who loves to spend a lot of money, okay, into supplement, I can tell you, okay, you need good water, okay, because of that. So after this demo, do you still agree that do you still agree that all water are the same? Not at all. Not all water are the same, okay? So when people next time tell you that water is water, please tell them, no, you need to see this demo, okay, and bring them up to this session, all right? Now, who else besides Dr. Dave Carpenter, besides Dr. Otto that says that acidic is no good, alkaline is good? Who else that have actually recommended Kangen water? These worldwide renowned doctors, okay? These are the people who wrote books, who published many, many books worldwide. They are not commercial doctor at all. They are the researchers doctor, okay? Dr. Horst Fixer, Dr. Hiromi Shinya, Bob Bright, Dr. Bob Bright and all that. So where are the books? Here are these books, okay? You can buy them, from Kinokuniya. You can find it in popular bookstores and all. Okay, why are all these people endorsing it? Because this machine is a worldwide recognized medical device. Even in Japan, it was awarded the medical device cert. On top of that, there are so many doctors, more than 6,000 doctors in Japan have endorsed this water because it really works for them. Okay, this is the best water for preventing sicknesses, especially chronic diseases. Yeah, it has got certifications not only on that, but worldwide it also got awarded, by WQA of the top standard in the filtration systems, in the ionizer category. So, besides drinking, what else? Okay, this machine is a multifunctional machine that it can produce, okay, a very healthy drinking water, but on top of that, it can produce other waters as well. It can produce 5 different types of water, okay. So let's see, those people who have used it, what have they actually, achieved? Now, these are our stories, the Kangen experience of people who have used it. Okay, we have friends who have got brain cancer that have recovered, okay, because of the ingestion of Kangen water for 4 months. And we have our Kap Yan, okay, from Penang, that she had breast cancer and had gone through numerous chemotherapies and radiotherapies, and today she is cancer-free. Now, then some people will say, I'm all right, I don't have such serious, illnesses. How about this? Would you like to look slimmer? Do you have, kidney stones like Tiha on the left? Okay. And of course, we have many people, who have actually come across, very severe cancer cases that have actually, improved. Now, besides all this, what else? This machine can produce beauty water. Wow, this to me is amazing. This is my favorite part, yeah. Now, it helps to improve, our skin. It hydrates at the same time. It actually has the whitening effect. Now, if people who say that I'm healthy enough, it's all right, then let's ask you, would you want to look 10 years younger or probably 20 years younger? These are all our friends who have used it for years, and this is the result that you can see. Now, on top of that, there are other 2 more types of water, which is very unique, which is this, the strong alkaline and the strong acidic water 2.5. What can we do with this 11.5? Okay, it is very good as a cleaning agent to clean away, to reduce, to clean away the pesticide residues in the fruits and vegetables, and also as a sanitary 2.5. But of course, we have many, many testimonies, and we have doctors who actually publish books to show you that how to use this water for various areas, okay? So the 2.5, let's see what other, our testimonies, our friends who have used it. Psoriasis, stop bleeding, yeah, even very severe herpes problems. This is day 1. This is 3 days later. By using 2.5, this is 1 month, and this is now onwards. Isn't it amazing? Okay. So who are the people who have been using Kangen water? Do we know them? Yes, these are the people, Steven Tyler, Grant Cardone, Santana, Okay, and even I already forgot who's the name of this guy in the Transformer, lead actor. Okay, and of course for Asian celebrities, I believe these are the faces that you know them. Okay, great. Now, after we've actually talked so much about how great is this product and how much, okay, it can give you in terms of values, the next thing you'll be thinking of, how much does it cost? Now, it must be very expensive. A lot of people would think that, wow, this machine, medical device can do so many things. It must be very, very expensive. Let me tell you this. Expensive or not, it is a relative verb. Okay, it is a relative verb. It comes with relativity. If you say an elephant is huge, you have to see how huge is a dinosaur. Okay, so let's see. How much does it cost to keep your whole family healthy? Let's say today, okay, there's this product that exists in the market that can do so many things. Can prevent cancer, can reduce diabetes, can improve skin disease, improve all the weird diseases, all the chronic diseases, including slimming, help you look 10 years younger, can stop bleeding and all that. And this product, this so-called super juice, is $1.99 per bottle. And it allows you to take for 2 weeks. So which means that every month you need to take 2 bottles. It's about 400 ringgit. Now, for 400 ringgit, okay, if you times 20 years, 4 in a family, okay, how much would it be? It is 382,000, which, okay, for 4 people to continuously taking this super juice for 20 years, it is going to cost you a condo or at least a 3 Series BMW. Look, now, expensive. When you see this bottle of juice, you thought that, yeah, it's actually good, it's affordable. You haven't seen the dinosaur behind, how much it's going to pile up the cost if you want to use it for 20 years, okay? How much is the Kangen machine? Okay, this is the price, and it allows you to go for interest-free installment plan as low as 583 per month. Okay, you can let your whole family enjoy the full benefits of it. Okay, plus the maintenance long-term is actually very, very low and very easy. Okay, it can last for 20 years. Okay. Now, come back to this. When you actually see a machine like that can do wonders, that can benefit so many people, including yourself and your family, you know what you're seeing? You're seeing an evolution of the way people are drinking water, just like what you are seeing here. The Motorola, the first generation of mobile phone, has become a dinosaur today. Nobody is using it anymore because it only has one function that is only going to let you make phone call. Now everyone is using smartphone, multifunctional. I can use a smartphone to make phone calls, plus I can do many other things. I can check my email, I can do videos, I can take photos, I can check a lot of things. I can check my weather, all right? Nobody is going to use the first generation of mobile phone anymore. Just like a normal water filtration systems that you have, I believe this is something that is going to change very soon. Nobody can stop it, okay? This is a trend and the evolution. Now, when you see this, can you see the business opportunity over here, okay? Now, for people who have actually exposed to the past 20 years, the evolutions of phones, on gadgets, then open up your eyes to see this opportunity in the way people are drinking water, okay? So, come back to the second part, okay, of this presentation, okay, of this Zoom, is talking about the business plan, okay, which is the third part where we need to assess, okay, on the business plan, how attractive would it be, okay? Now, this synergic business, it is actually very amazing. If you ask me, okay, as someone who have actually taught, business, I would see that this is the best business where it actually is a combo of a lot of, benefits, a lot of advantages as compared to, other kind of business model. It doesn't actually require monthly target. There's no demotion. Okay, it gives you a global home franchise, opportunity. Plus, it doesn't give you much worries and pressure. Okay, this is synergic business. So let's check out how many, percent of the people in Malaysia, have used the machine. To date, we have less than 1%, in Malaysia that have used this machine. So how do you actually make money from this? Okay, this company, it doesn't actually go through the traditional channel, because it has actually taken up the center part, which is the intermediaries middleman. So this is a traditional channels whereby, a lot of cost has been taken up in the middle section. This is synergic, Synergic is direct from factory, where all the savings in the middle is all passed back to their customer, So how does it actually work? This is the 8-point system, For every machine sales, Synergic will pay out 8-point commission, and every point depending on the model and the mode, Say this is K8, 1 point is 1250, If you times it, is about 10,000, It's 10,000. So key number one is that for every machine that you sell, machine number 1, and machine number 2, you are actually earning 1 point. 1A is 1 point, all the way to 6A, which is 100 machines under your group, So when you reach the third sales onwards, you're actually starting from 2A onwards. On the 11 sales onwards is 3A, 21 sales onwards is 4A, 51 sales onwards is 5A, till 101, So this is how it actually works. So when you actually have worked out this, a 4-step goes, how to start now. Very quickly, we are actually going to show you the 4-step goes on how to start this business, Number 1, of course, is to get the machine, for free, In order to get your machine for free, then you get to 4A, yeah? So 4A is to get 20 people, to get the machine. And this, when you step number 2, when you get to 4A with 20 machines, you already earn at least 40,000, So step number 3, get to 6A. How to get to 6A? Get 4 people to become 4A. And the last one is that, you will earn your passive income. Now, there are 2 key concepts, on working on this business. Number 1 is a linear income versus passive income. If for those people who are super salesmen, probably they'll be comfortable in selling machines, But if you want to generate passive income and you want to grow big, you have to find business partners. This is how it works. How to get your machine free? That is step number 1. Very easy. Introduce to 8 to 9 friends. Or if you have a choice, you can also get 3 friends and get these 3 friends to introduce to 3 other friends. So this, I can guarantee you, your machine is already free. And which means your initial capital that you have invested is already back. Step number 2, how to grow. When you start off this, then you have to help these 3 of your friends to become 4A, To become 4A. So each of them, you help them to become 4A by selling 20 machines, or getting 20 business partners. Step number 3, which is get to 6A. Once this 4 people becomes, a 4A, then you will make it into 6A, So one of the, the average data that we have collected, the average numbers, 85% of people who are 4A will make it into 6A, okay, for sure. So this is what it works, okay. Now, when you actually reaches 6A, in average, you have made a 200,000 income to 300,000 income. Some people have made more than that. Now, let's compare. Is this a lot? Now, when we say a lot or little, we always have to compare, okay? It's a comparison. Now, 200,000 income for a blue collar, probably they have to work for almost about 10 years, okay? For executives level, they have to work probably for 5 years. Managerial level, 2.5 years, or even probably certain company CEOs is about a year's income. Now, but for Kangen, to actually achieve 6A, it can take you 3 months to 3 years, okay? You can even do it in less than this time, okay? It depends on how hungry you are and how aggressive you are to grow this business, okay? Now, in Malaysia, is there anyone that have achieved this, and how many of them? Let me tell you, in Malaysia, we have got more than 600 6As to date. And in our group, we have got more than 300 6As, okay? So now what is next? When you reach 6A, then what is the next step? Okay, start to build leaders, start to build people, help them to become successful, and you'll be successful, okay? So this is whereby it's the time when you actually start building, successful leaders under you. You also achieve financial freedom, and you get paid in monthly and quarterly bonuses, as a 6A2 onwards. All right. So I think this is pretty clear, then the rest of the time you're actually building your passive income and freedom. This is what we want. Okay. So what's after 6A? After 6A, we have got education allowance, we have other title bonuses, which will for sure will give you passive income and you'll be paid monthly. And this is our career path, okay? This is adapted from our EWS, okay? Whereby it actually shows you from 6A onwards, you are on set to a career path to earning a passive income of USD 5,000 a month, okay? 5,000 USD per month on top of your other bonuses and on top of your other 8 points income. This is your freedom. Your financial freedom starts with eMagic. Okay? Right. So, how to start this business? When we talk about a good product, when we talk about a good business plan and a good company, how to start? Okay? Take action. Okay? Start using a machine. Number 2, invite friends to understand this business. You can do it offline, you can do it online. Step number 3, get your leaders to help you stay connected with them and get them to help you to grow. So some people will say, I have no sales experience. I'm so sorry. I think this is, really super hard. Let me tell you, if you want to be successful, listen to what the successful people tells you. So this is Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson. What he says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure whether you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. In this business, in our organization, I can tell you the last sentence, learn how to do it later. This part, we can guarantee you, you have no worries on this because you have our entire team to be here to teach you and to groom you. Okay? Say yes first. Some people will have a lot of doubts whether can I do it, okay? If you don't take the first steps, forever you'll be here looking out and you'll start asking why I'm still here, okay? Now, number 4, we have strong support, okay? Which is very important, okay? If you think that I may not have the right skill, I may not have the right experience, I may not have the right network, let me tell you, you have to start learning and you have our support. Who are we? We are True Health, okay? This is our great teams, In True Health, we have groomed out many leaders. And in Malaysia, we have 606 A's. And for True Health Group, we have more than 300 of us. Okay. What do? Now, we are very proactive in organizing trips to Japan. And these are our global teams, yeah, from all over the world. Okay. We are very proactive. Okay. We are very, supportive to our team and to help them to grow. This is one of our beliefs. Yeah. On top of that, on top of all the money and the income, and success, one thing that I'm very proud to be part of True Health is that we are also helping others who are in need. Check out this. Okay, of course, this is, let me just explain. This is in a Chinese newspaper. That True Health International, we are donating machines to organizations like the Dialysis Center in Malacca. Okay, we are giving out free machines to help more people. Now, we are very proud of this. So this is called True Health. We make money, we are healthy, but at the same time, we are helping others. And this, in return, we are very happy. Okay, we sleep well at night because we have done our part. Okay, we have done our part in our society. So this is one of the programs that one of our leaders in our team, Miss Belinda Chin and Nicholas Tan, that they have actually represented True Health to donate this machine to a dialysis center in Malacca. Okay, this is what we do. When we have gained so much, we should give out as well. Okay. And this is what we call True Health. So I welcome all of you to come on board. If today you are yet to be on board, is this what you have been chasing after, True Health? Because a lot of people, they have been chasing after money and they have neglected their health. And a lot of people, they are healthy and yet financial-wise, they are never happy and never satisfied. Of course, we also have seen in the society that, people who are very successful and yet they are not very happy people. Okay. So in this business model, in this philosophy, why I like it so much is because of this. This actually has attracted me. Yeah. And I would like to give respect to this guy. He's our CEO in Ninagic, Mr. Hironari Oshiro. This is what he actually would like to encourage us, even though at the pandemic time. Yeah, he said, we are better than what happens to us because we are the master of our ship, firmly in charge of our destinies and the things which happen, for us. So if today the pandemic has really hit you to think twice, is your plan A still workable? Is this the life that you want moving forward for the next 20 to 30 years or even 40 years? I believe you have come to the right place to explore this business opportunity. Okay, so which profile are you? If you fall into any of your profiles, I can tell you, you came to the right place. Okay, so it's important to take action. Don't just become a dreamer. Take action and your dream will become a true one for you. Okay, now we have every week, we have this kind of talk on Tuesday and Thursday. Saturday and Sunday, we have talks as well. So I would like to invite all of you to get your friends to come and join us. Take action now. Okay. All right. So here I would like to stop my presentation. 9:30. I think I broke the record.
Thank you, Sifu Yvonne. All right. Thank you
I hope it's
much.
clear.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much.
Right.
Okay, maybe since you already broke the record, I might as well take the opportunity to ask you one question. Okay.
Okay.
Now, we know that you are actually lecturers in MBA, Master in Business Administration, and your students, they are not students, right? They are basically corporate figures. They are actually businessmen who has experience to come to look at to study MBA lah. But you yourself has chose this as a business. What do you see? What was in your mind? What is in your mind?
I suppose, okay, if you talk about in a corporate or working for others, it is something that I find it very stressful because too much of politics. Business, traditional business that I've come across, again, is forever very challenging, to cope with the overheads, the changes in the market and all. But when I came to here, I realized that, it's actually the secret of true health. That true health actually have attracted me. That it gives me not only, financial satisfaction, physical wise, I think myself, my family, and the people around me who have actually started using this machine has improved. The best part is that the heart health, okay, is the best part. But again, you ask me, it can actually fulfill my appetite, in terms of success. When I actually define how much do I actually need, okay, to achieve in order to prove that, hey, I'm successful, this business is unlimited. This business gives me an unlimited, expectation that how far this business can grow. Okay. So that's what I actually see, because traditional business, there's certain limits. When you work for others, what's the best that you can grow? CEO? Okay. Can you take over your bosses and the owner of the company? Very unlikely. Okay. Very, very unlikely. So this is a business that there's no ceiling. Okay. This is a business that is very happy. And this business has given me a lot of freedom. Not only time, but financial freedom as well. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. True. True or not? To summarize it, this is what she says. Very low risk, very unlimited income. At the same time you're making money, but you need to enjoy doing it because you got to feel
Fulfilling.
happy,
Yeah.
contributing to societies, right? Okay,
All
so
right.
what else can you find? What else do you want more rather than a business like that, right? So yeah, thank you, Yvonne. So this is what we are doing. We are encouraging you, your friends, to bring your other friends to come up to our Zoom. Our Zoom every Tuesday we have the English sessions, Secret of True Health. Then on Thursday it's the Mandarin side. Mandarin side we have the Secret of True Health for Mandarin also. So you can actually bring your friends here. Now, sometimes your friend who came up here, they listen to it, they might want to know more. So what do you do the next day, you just set up a three-way calls with your with your leaders, okay? Your leaders with other more senior people in the group. So get other people to help you to explain to your friends. That's how we do, right? My friend, you are in the 21st century. We do business differently. Okay, we do business differently. We do business differently. We don't go back to the traditional method. Okay. We love traditional method, but get used to the new ways of doing business. Okay, I mean you can grow far away. Now, how like today we have friends from Singapore. In our channel here, we sometimes you see people that are from Australia. Sometimes you see people that is from Dubai. Sometimes you people that is from Egypt. They are in the same channel here. We have people comes from US who was suddenly came up here. Where are you from? New Jersey. Where is New Jersey? I thought it's in Ampang or somewhere like that. They said no, New Jersey is near New York, the New Jersey. Yeah. All right. And what happened after that? They bought the machine. And they are now enjoying the water right now. Okay. Now, so this is how we do our business now. So we welcome you all. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you, Sifu Yvonne, for sharing with us. We'll continue this. Get your friends to come online, right? So I will stop the recordings here. Okay. Stop recording. And you actually can unmute yourself. You want to say goodbye. The 70-year-old people here, wow, that's a good crowd today. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Yeah, good night.
Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yvonne.
Master Sifu. Thank you, Yvonne.
Dr.
Thank you.
Kue, are you still around here, Dr. Kue?
Still around? Yes.
Dr. Kue, okay.
Yes.
Now, guys, if you are still around, I want to introduce you to Dr. Kue, okay? Because I got to stop the recording first. Dr. Kue is the one that he's a medical doctor, but he has such a heart for people, and he's the guy who runs he's the mastermind behind the charity center in Malacca. That's where our Kangen water machine is there now. How was the people taking it, Dr. Kue?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jin. Sifu Jin. Thank you. Okay. What I did was, you see, we run a dialysis center for the poor patients in Malacca. And at the moment, what I did was, we have collected all the blood specimens from them. And that is my baseline blood level. So I'm looking at a few parameters. I'm looking at the urea level, creatinine level, potassium, sodium level, calcium level, and also phosphate level. These are the few critical levels that we look at when we treat kidney failure patients. We got renal failure patients. Hopefully, in about 3 months' time, we will repeat the parameters again and see if there's any improvement.
So
for
now
those
it just started, right?
Yeah, for those patients who are interested, they have to sign a consent form. This is considered as a study, So they have to sign the consent so that I can collect the data. Whereas some who are considering, they refuse to sign the consent, I still give them the water. It's not that if they don't sign up, we don't give. That's wrong. We give to everyone. Unless those who suspect the water may kill them and they don't want it, then I won't force it on them. Yes, there's one patient who refused it, So never mind, let this patient see the rest of them improve.
Yep.
And eventually, if this patient wants it, then I think that's our success.
Dr. Kue, I think I have someone that to share with you her experience of her mother, which is also a dialysis patient. Rachel, are you there? Maybe you can share your mother's experience, Rachel.
Is Rachel still around?
Yeah. Dr. Kue, maybe you can listen. Rachel, you have to unmute yourself.
Rachel.
Yeah. Her mother has been doing dialysis for years, right? Rachel, maybe you can just share your mother's testimony.
Yeah, my mother already doing the dialysis about 10 years. And I bought the machine last year, September. So actually, I not really realized until every 3 months, I need to bring my mom to check up every 3 months at the HKL. And she only can drink 500 ml every day maximum. So surprisingly, that diabetic insulin doctor asked to reduce because she feel that dizzy or middle of the night she wake up to make Milo to drink, things like that. So then it's every 3 months from 12. Now is last month is totally no need to inject insulin no more. For her diabetic. Yeah,
wait. I didn't hear it. One more time. You say no more injection, insulin.
No more injection for insulin.
Is she taking any pills now?
The pills still have to continue, but
pills continue, but insulin no more. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
What did the doctor say? Is it very common to no need insulin?
Actually, for dialysis patients, some after the dialysis, the diabetics will reduce. Depends to the patient. But all the while, my mom didn't reduce. Still have to observe what are the things that in changes, because she didn't change her diet. She eat what she like. We give her what she want to eat because she already we didn't control that. We only control on the water that she consume, because she cannot over consume the water. That's the only thing that we do it. Then other than that is same like can see that she have more energy. The face of the complexion is look even better, not so dark compared with last time. Yeah, this is what we
Wow, that
see.
was great news, Rachel. You know what? Sabah here is going to have a by-election again. One YB just passed away, kidney failure. You know, so when I look at it, hello, we could have helped, you know, but they don't know. There's something we can do. You know, many people doesn't know.
Okay, that's an interesting sharing, Rachel. Thank you very much. I learned something from you. So in my study, I would tell my head of department to watch out for drop in sugar level in the patients are taking 100 water, because when the sugar level is too low, they may go into fits, you know, and they may collapse. So I think that's something I have to look into. Dialysis patient, normally the sugar level and whatnot will not change much, you know, unless they have other intervention. But again, Rachel, your mom is doing hemodialysis, right? Using machine, right? Using machine, they wash the blood.
Yes, it's not the water one. It's the
not the water one.
It's the blood, yeah.
Because now actually my what they call that charity body, we are also doing what we call CAPD. That's what we mean by using water. This group of patients, I'm also going to start a study on them using this Kangen water. But the problem with them is they dialyze at home. They don't need to come to our center. So if we want them to come to the center every other day to take 2 bottles of water and go home and drink, it might be a bit difficult. So I'll try to get a few of them who are near to our center, who are motivated enough. I am sure I can get one. Because this lady actually is very young. She's 38 years old. Just started on CAPD about 2 weeks ago. She's lucky enough.
If those who are young and let's say they also control their diet, it will help more actually.
You see, CAPD is better than HD because we do not restrict their fluid too much, and they can eat freely. Compared to HD, I am sure your doctor will tell you cannot take citrus fruits, no oranges, green veggie, you have to chop it up and then, you know, rinse it properly, get rid of the chlorophyll, and a lot of things you can't take, right now. Yeah. Whereas CAPD patients, we encourage them to take oranges because they tend to have low potassium level when they go for CAPD. So in fact, I've got a patient who calls us up at night and say she has cramps. And we suspect that her potassium is low. So the only thing is we ask her to take 2 oranges and that solves the cramp problem.
Oh, okay.
So, whereas if your mother on HD, I would tell her stop the oranges. Don't ever touch.
No, she will just eat whatever she like, but we control the portion actually. Because
with CAPD, they can actually have more freedom in their food, and they can take slightly more water compared to HD patients.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to add is for the past 1 year, she don't have like others complication like last time before we drink the Kangen water. She will have this lung infection, things like that, like urgent need to go to the hospital. But I realized that because the day my sister need the hospital bill, then only I noticed for the past year that we didn't go to the hospital.
Oh, good. The other thing I want you to watch out for is whether her calcium level improves. Calcium and phosphate.
Is still trying some new medicine. We'll see coming another 1 month. I'm going to see the doctor again. So now she already the doctor changed for the calcium. So
Because if I take the measurement above, 佢可以擠4個。
Right. Desmond, you're saying something, is it? No. Okay. Okay.
So now I will monitor on the calcium area.
Yeah, that would be an interesting parameter to look at.
Yeah.
Because if the phosphate level goes down and the calcium maintained in a normal level, you can see that her bone health will improve.
That one not yet.
Because normally dialysis patient after dialyzing for a number of years, they start complaining of pain in the legs, and that's where they develop osteoporosis.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
this is something I don't like to see, and they end up with fractures here and there.
Yeah, correct.
All right, Rachel.
Okay.
Rachel. Sorry, there is a question here. Someone was asking what pH then you give your mom to drink.
9.5
9.5. How old is she?
or 78.
78. 9.5. Yeah. So Eunice, 9.5. Actually, there's no secret to it. 9.5 is the every one of us we drink 9.5. Right. So some of them, if they can take 11.5, you can introduce some 11.5. If not, the answer is 9.5. Right.
Rachel, are you still limiting her drink to 500 ml per day?
Actually, I believe she drink more than that.
I have not got a single patient who drink 500.
Because we didn't measure actually, but I believe she drink more than that lah. Sometimes she take by herself, then we do not know lah.
Right, Dr. Kwe. So if you have long enough with us, right, actually this is not uncommon. Rachel's mom's case is not uncommon, very common. People who cannot drink normally they drink more than 500, they will actually have a bloated, they have water retention, right? Not Kangen water. Actually, they cannot, they can notice that their pee actually more fluent, and more pee, and they don't have water retention. But of course, we still tell them to start with 500 ml. Just in case some people they'll go back and then, okay, want to drink 3 liters of Kangen water.
No, don't do that. Okay, always ask them just follow the.
Yeah, but after a couple of months, after a few months, they can increase. It's quite common in our case. That's when they see their energy level comes back. General health being actually really improved lah. It's quite common. So here's the thing: the creatine, a lot of them they improve also. But it will be good lah in your charity center if we can have more. Samples, cases,
We are collecting data. I think that those are more things that we look into data. Without evidence-based sort of things,
Yeah.
So I may also look at the fluid extraction, whether we need to reduce the fluid extraction when they put on Kangen water.
Okay. So,
doctor, sorry, I add one more thing. But when she take medicine, we give her this pH 7.
Oh, the
medicines, yeah.
plain water.
Yes, when she take the medicine.
Yeah. Because some of this medicine, they cannot work in alkaline media.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe for your patient, you have to
make in such a way, because you see, when you take the medicine, it will go into your stomach, and a lot of people know in the stomach is gastric acid. So a lot of pills are tailored made in such a way that they have to bypass this this acidic environment before they go into action. And if it's alkaline in the stomach, it won't activate the medicine. So that's the reason why we prefer them to take under pH 7.
Yeah. You just ask them to drink their normal water because it's like aspirin or 7, what all this, they will confuse.
Okay. So ahead, next Monday 8:30, we're going to have our testimony night, right? So that is Rachel, get ready. Maybe even show us some photos of your mom, happy photo. Next Monday, it will be in Mandarin. Next Monday one. That will be the time for all our members to share their own testimonies. That will be interesting one. So normally you have a testimony like that, you can hear all kinds of things from diabetes, the blood sugar level drops, you're talking about cholesterol drops, hypertension, you're talking about people who have cancer may share their testimonies, or even you will see people just come and share how they lose weight. You know, after so many years, just by drinking kind of water, they lose weight.
For your information, Sifu Jin, I've started 2 patients on our gastric protocol.
Oh, okay.
And
how do you drink
both
it?
of them, excellent result.
Whoa.
Excellent. I'm getting very good result from these 2 patients. I'm starting a 3rd one tomorrow. So
actually, I'm interested to see all your nurses. They should be the one that rajin minum and bringing good results.
Hiya, my nurse you know, I bring the water to the clinic, ask them to drink. I bring back the water and drink it myself. They refuse to touch. They refuse.
Refuse.
Yes. I told them, I said, you know, who would offer you such things free of charge? I don't know why. Maybe, sorry lah, they are Muslim. So they may think that my container may not be halal or whatever. Although they may not say anything lah. In fact, they won't touch my food. So that could be the reason lah.
Yeah.
But the container I use it's not container from my home. You know, the dialysis center next door, I use the dialysate bottle.
Oh.
Clean it, then we use that as the bottle. So it has not touched anything else except water. But yet, they just smile and then refuse to say anything. So I wouldn't force it on them lah.
Oh, that's in your private
the dialysis center, all the nurses take home. The dialysis center, the one you gave to me in the dialysis center, they all take home. Initially, they drink. And when I went back and checked on them and said, have you started on the patient? I said, not yet. They said, what is the water for? They start laughing. They say, for ourselves. I told them, it's for the patient. You are getting it as bonus only.
Great.
So, yeah, all the nurses in the dialysis center are taking them. But my own 2 nurses in my clinic, they refuse to take it. So, I don't know why.
Good. Right. Wow, great speaking to you, Dr. Kueh. Monday, I want to get you to talk there, but I first started already, cannot stop already. The trend, like a train started already, cannot stop. I forgot. Sorry.
Okay.
But
maybe Dr. Kueh, we need you to share on the gastric protocol on Monday. Can?
Can.
No problem, but can.
Yeah.
Dr. Kueh can speak Huayu, right? Because Mandarin is
I'm bilingual.
Okay. Right, I'll be in touch with you. Okay, on the timing and all. Dr. Kueh. Yeah.
So about 8:30 I'll be here. Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, Monday lah. Our usual time is 8:30. Like yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
Like yesterday's time.